gentlemen, turn your speakers up. It's time for the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast. Turn up the bass. A podcast discussing all things AEW and WWE. Oh yeah! Let's meet the hosts. First, a man hailing from the hub city in Indiana. He goes by @TooSweetKyle on Twitter. The host, Kyle Gagliardi. And your co-host, hailing from the Valley of Lake Tahoe. He goes by @JimTuck89 on Twitter. Jim Tucker. And last but not least, hailing from the cornfield somewhere in Indiana, the full-time part-timer, Ian Garavaglia. Turn up the bass. Be sure to follow us on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram @PodOnTheMark.
What is going on, everyone? You're listening to the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast, hosted by the Marks, for the Marks, and I'm your host, Mr. OTM, Kyle Gagliardi, and joining me live from this Airbnb in Minneapolis, we are here for our 5th straight SummerSlam. It is Jim Tucker, or as I like to call him, Tucky!
What's going on, Kyle? It's you. It's me. It's episode 300. 300 episodes. You and I. It has been quite a journey. And to be sat literally right next to you for episode 300 in the Airbnb here live from Minneapolis, Minnesota. Days away from SummerSlam. It's exciting. It's something to drink to. And right off the bat, I say, raise a glass.
Cheers to 300.
Episode 300, ladies and gentlemen. And as Great Brown Hope says, we out here.
We out here indeed. And we're going nowhere, people. This is episode 300. But like a lot of the people that send in their videos here this week, they had a lot of kind words to say, let's do 300 more. You're going to hear that in a little bit. But we plan on not stopping anytime soon because we got a great working relationship with Warrior Wrestling. And we're still talking WWE and AEW. We're here to talk specifically SummerSlam, obviously, because we're here in Minneapolis.
And as they say, when in Minneapolis, SummerSlam.
I don't think they say that, but we'll run with it. But I do see that we got a great person in the chat. We have Dirk Bogus. He said, don't know why the word Don showed up. Hey, typos happen, but I'll tell you what, Tuck, Dirk, that's a great name.
Well, anybody named Dirk sounds like a stand-up individual.
What a name, right? Dirk Van Fleet.
And on cue, Tucky, look at that. The guys that we're going to be seeing in literally an hour right after this podcast.
Minutes away from the Ope three-way joining on the Mark Wrestling Podcast, a main event weekend here at SummerSlam, episode 300. So many great things.
So many great memories, too, because we did start this show in person. We recorded episodes, but it wasn't in this venue, obviously. It was back home in Crown Point. You would come over, stop by after work, and we would record our podcasts on my kitchen table. And then it evolved. We had an online show. We had a live show going every single week. We brought in a name. I don't know if you've ever heard this name before. Erica Marini. She was a pretty big name around these parts. Some would say she's a queen. Tucky.
Not some. If you are not saying Erica Marini is a queen, A, you're a liar, and B, you're delusional. A pillar of the program, some would say.
And it's good that the Ope three-way boys, they said Brandon and I are already drinking. So cheers to that. A lot of excuses to drink. I'm about that. Here we go. It's a live show, guys. I apologize to all of our audio listeners because, like we said, we're doing this in person. So things are a little bit different. But before we bring in our very special guest, guys, don't forget, we are still on the road to 600 subscribers here at the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast. And it's pretty easy to do. If you're on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, do all those good things. Because, Tuck, we're live here every single Thursday, aren't we?
Every single Thursday. And if we're not live here, come back next week. We'll be here that other Thursday too.
Or just follow us at Pod on the Mark. That way you can keep up the next time we're going to be live, because usually we are at home, but card subject to change. We thought Ian was going to be here. We thought Brett was going to be here, but as you can see, nobody else is here with us.
We previously had a mansion booked in Minneapolis, Minnesota that was capable of hosting 12 people. And it's you and I. Minutes away from the convention center, though.
Yeah,
a great spot. Very limeable destinations. Excited for that as well.
Absolutely. And thank you, Jay Gold, for stopping by. He said, congrats, boys. The flagship show of the Main Event Wrestling Network. And if this is your first time checking us out over on the Main Event Wrestling Network YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button over on that channel as well, because we are on the road to 400 subscribers over there. Weekly, or I should say daily, live shows going on the YouTube channel. Great blogs. One just dropped for TNA's tournament that they got going on. I mean, there's just so much there, Tucky. If you're a wrestling fan and you're not following the Main Event Wrestling Network, you're missing out.
Well, good news for you. If you aren't following the Main Event Wrestling Network, you're a couple clicks away from joining a great, positive celebration of professional wrestling at Main Event Wrestling Network.
Yeah, I like that. So it looks like GBH is already putting a spin on Erica's name, since Erica was misspelled earlier by Eric Douglas. I like that. That makes sense. OTM chants in the chat. Tucky getting buffed. You're not getting buffed, Tuck.
Well, I'm trying to maintain, perhaps grow buff at times. Still running too. Shout out.
What, was I supposed to go sleeveless?
Yeah.
I didn't get the memo apparently, but I did get the memo that we do have a special guest. We talked a little bit about her just a couple minutes ago, but she was a pivotal part of this show. We have, like I said, had multiple iterations with Erica, with Ian, with Brett, but some of our favorite times, some of the best shows that we've ever had, I would say we're with this woman right here. So let's bring her in, returning to the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast. It is the queen of OTM, Erica Marini. We're going to change that outlook, but welcome back, Erica.
You guys are making me blush. You're so sweet.
It's outstanding. And Gags, we experienced a great period of growth when Erica was with the program as well. So although we're on the road to 600, we wouldn't be close to where we are without Erica and the stretch that she gave the program and the network.
Absolutely, Erica. So thank you for your contributions to this show. First,
always my pleasure. Always. I love to be back here. This is awesome.
It's like we never left, right?
It's true. It's true.
You
we
still
jumped
keeping
on,
up with WWE?
and I immediately started making fun of Kyle. It's like no time has passed at all.
Yeah, the two of us gang up on Kyle.
What else is new?
Without relent, Yeah. Kyle asked Erica, "Are you still keeping up with WWE? What is your pro wrestling fandom looking like these days?"
Yeah, what's the latest with the fandom over there?
I have to say, don't kick me off, but WWE is third on my top three.
Okay.
At the moment. I think it's just in like a strange spot. Maybe. I think not watching live and catching up via Twitter is also difficult because you get the naysayers. But I always root for it. I'm always hoping for the best, hoping that it, comes out on top. So it's nothing but love.
I love the positivity. You always bring that. And I appreciate that over here. Sam said the banner's a little undersized in the background. It's like the Stonehenge in Spinal Tap. Oh, Sam, thanks for stopping by. By the way, that is Jay Gold's twin brother. You figured it out. There's a lot of new faces, Erica, so you might not recognize some of them, but I think most of the people here know what you're about and what you bring to the table. And it's been a while since we've seen you, so I'm just going to ask this general question. How the hell are you? Because we obviously have a lot of catching up to do.
We sure do. It's good. Life is good. I don't have all my wrestling shirts, so I don't have my OTM shirt. I didn't have my number 2 shirt, so I had to go EO tonight, but it's really my only complaint. Same shit, different day. Married life is a lot of the same.
I was going to say that changed a little bit, but once
it's it's the same, but now you're just like stuck with that person, So
I can think of worse people to be stuck with.
Yeah, Mike is a great guy.
We're big Mike fans over here. And
he's also got the pure stash going right now too, Tuck. So.
Nice.
Doesn't he got Main Event Wrestling merch?
He does. Damn, I should have worn that tank top. Damn. And I have the crew neck. Damn.
See, you have everything at the OnMarkWrestlingPodcast.com, right?
I sure do.
See,
I got the
you know
joggers.
ball.
Yeah.
You know ball. That's why we brought you in. How's his son, Tucky?
Great. Augie is 2.5. I miss him dearly. This is day 12 of the Hot Tucky Summer Tour. Chapter 4, some are calling it, me. So I'm excited to see Augie when I get back. He's a little, he knows several wrestling monikers and things. So he'll walk up to a child in public and put up the one and say Roman Reigns, and the other kid doesn't understand. He does whoop that trick. He's got this little kind of Obafemi-ish shoulder thing. Whoop that trick. Yeet. He does the Oba walk.
Like I did. Remember, Erica, you saw that video, right? When I did the Oba entrance?
Yes.
Yeah, but it quickly turns into a run. So it's like an Oba sprint. But yeah, life is good. Super excited for the weekend. Let's talk about it.
We are going to talk about it. We have a lot to talk about, especially Tino's time, because Tino's always live. Make sure you show some love to our boy Tino.
Absolutely.
He said happy 300. Tino, appreciate you stopping by. And that's right, GBH. That means there's plenty of money over there in the Erica household to support the Main Event Wrestling Network.
Right.
Yep. And I'll tell you this, GBH, Erica is a day one Main Event Wrestling Network support. Day one.
You're damn
You've
right.
been following us, right? I believe since day one. That's an actual fact.
I figured out YouTube just to follow you guys. So yeah.
That's what other people should be doing. Hey, listen to that.
Yeah. If I could do it,
yeah, if
a monkey could do
Erica
it.
can do it, you can do it. That's
for real.
No, but for real.
Seriously.
Yeah. That's a subscribe button, guys, please. I know Erica is a day one. I was here when she was on OT. All right, GBH is he knows ball. He knows you're an OG over here. All right, OG, we're gonna put you on the hot seat then. You ready to talk SummerSlam?
Me?
Yeah, you ready to talk SummerSlam?
Let's go.
All right, we're not starting hot. We're starting with a match that could have maybe been saved for the pre-show, but you got the Bellas back. Nikki Bella returned this past week, and they're teaming up with Paige, and they're taking on Fatal Influence, who just recently got called up to the main roster a couple months ago, and they already got those tag titles, Tucky. So I think the writing's on the wall with this one personally, but once again, Erica, I know you might not know the lore or the background of every single match, but I do want to know what your thoughts are on this one. I'm going to let you start us off here with this one.
As an old gal, I can appreciate the nostalgia of the Bellas and Paige and that cohesive unit. But at the same time, I wish for the future. And I think if any team is going to come out on top, that rightfully it should be Fatal Influence, just as a way to give it to the next generation, give it to, this next round of women's wrestlers. That's all I got to say about it.
No, honestly, that's I think all the reasoning you need, right, Tuck? The Fatal Influence is the future. Keep the momentum going, right?
Yeah, and that's why I'm taking Fatal Influence in this one. There's some shenanigans perhaps between the Bellas and Paige.
Oh, there's gonna be something here.
Does something come out of that side? Fatal Influence stands to benefit from a win here. The other three don't, in my opinion.
I totally agree. And GBH said thought Tuck was for Lewis for a second. I could see it, right, Erica?
Yeah. Now that you say it, yes.
There it is. You get free Dexter Loomis Tucky over here.
I'm scared.
Yeah, don't scare Erica. Come on, we need to keep her here. And like Bill's saying, Fatal Influence greater than. I don't want to get two anti-Bellas here. We won't get two anti-Bellas here for once, which is a first on this podcast, but it's pretty simple. I think Nikki Bella is the one that needs to turn heel, just because when you compare Nikki to Brie, Nikki's got a little bit more juice, so you can at least get something out of Nikki Bella as a heel in that division going forward. You put all those baby faces up against Nikki Bella, and she can elevate more talent going forward. But you're right. Both of you are right. Fatal Influence shouldn't lose. They got a lot of momentum. They just got the tag team titles. I don't want to spend more time on this match because I think it's that easy.
Next.
That easy. We move on. But hold on. We got a couple more comments. I got to show some love to the chat. Okay. No, don't. He gave me that look like I couldn't be sold. Sam like the Dexter Tucker Loomis. There's old Tucky Lewis over here. Eric said I got Fatal, and then they turn on JC. What? Ooh. Right away? too soon, right, Erica?
I'd
Too
say.
soon.
Yeah. Let me get a little bit more established.
Yeah,
Think
there's
it
more
means
juice,
something?
please. Yeah.
Not against it.
They're definitely going to blame the loss on Paige and Jumper after the match. That's probably what's going to happen in GPH, but I do know Fatal Influence is going to pick up the W. But this one's a little bit more fun because they've actually invested a little bit of TV time into this match. I know it's not for everybody, but I kind of care about this one.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but we got the Bloodline, which is the Usos and Jacob Fatu taking on LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa. Tucky, you get to lead us off here for this 6-man tag.
Yeah, between the two groups, I think many people stand to benefit. I loved Solo Sikoa's promo on Raw.
Pew pew.
Yeah.
And almost thought LA Knight was kicking off that promo in the same vein that he kind of mocked Seth Rollins. But when you look at both sides, I think the team of LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa are going to win. I think this is a risky pick. My confidence is low, but I think if all three of those go over, you have three guys coming up the card.
Well, and let me throw this in there too. Survivor Series is on the horizon.
Yeah,
you have to fill a War Games match. Yeah.
The thing that makes me hesitant to just kind of stamp that for the Knight, Keys, and Sikoa crew is Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
Any team that Jacob Fatu is on, I think, has a standing chance. But the problem in a multi-man here, you can eliminate Fatu. You can pin Jimmy.
Yeah.
LA Knight's so hot right now. Royce Keys is on a heater right now. I think Solo's very hot. I think the three of those, and I think LA Knight is the weakest of the three in regards to Ascension. I'm going with the Goofy group.
The Goofy group.
LA Knight, Royce Keys, and Solo Sikoa. Low confidence, I will say.
I'm conflicted, Erica. I'm sure you are too. This is a match that I can see go either way.
Bloodline's just it's never going away. And they're back to running things. But I do like this, what'd you call them, Goofy crew?
The Goofy group, yeah.
And like you said about Solo is so likable, so enjoyable. Yeah, I don't know. Is it your pick next, Kyle?
No, I mean it technically is my pick. I was kind of deflecting towards you.
Yes.
A little bit.
I mean, I see.
You don't have to. If you want me to go, I can go.
I guess I'm going to say Bloodline because I'm going to guess that the deciding factor comes down to Jacob Fatu, and I just think he kills someone, and that's
the hard part.
The end of the match. I'm
worried about Jacob Fatu.
Why?
I think he's lost steam just becoming another background character to the Bloodline again. And I know the story and the vehicle is Jacob Fatu emerging probably from this new Bloodline and becoming the babyface that inevitably takes over. But this slow build to that moment is going to be boring.
Well, and I think that's
I'm just being frank.
I think that is the central focus of the match. It's on the SummerSlam card. Fatu's relationship with the Usos.
That's the story.
I think there's something there too, and I think that could be a reason in and out for the Goofy crew to win.
But man,
T-shirts not coming soon.
Solo Sikoa is the biggest babyface right now on that team.
Yeah.
No disrespect to Royce Keys. It hasn't clicked yet. I don't think the fans have fully embraced Royce Keys. But this is what Royce Keys needs. You just put him in the match, and by osmosis, he's just going to pick up on some of the rub from everybody else. Great word, by the way.
Osmosis Jones. Isn't that someone?
What did you say?
I don't know. I got to Google that before I say it again.
Love Solo. I was still cheering for him in the crowd while everyone was chanting F you at him. Me and Bill Moss always been down with Solo for show. Yep, you two have. The Great Brown Hot Sauce. No Solo ball.
Now, let me ask, do you think, not to jump too far ahead, do you think that there's anything to be thought about as far as the Roman Seth match with Solo?
I don't think there's any connections there personally.
Corner. Okay.
I can't think of any. Why are you thinking of something?
I don't know. What if Solo just joins the Bloodline again?
What if this was all a swerve? Like he's acting nice and funny just to be like, oh, I'm falling back in line.
No, that's the air out of a balloon, isn't it?
Oh, 100. But that's WWE right now, isn't it?
No, no.
I mean, Erica, you said it right at the beginning of the show.
It's going to be a great weekend. We've been saying that too.
All right. I take it back. I pull it out of the universe.
Yeah, you're trying to kill Tuck's vibe over there. That's what you're doing.
Never.
She would never.
So I'm going with the babyface team. You're going with the babyface team. But Erica, you're healing it up for us, aren't you?
I think yeah.
Throw the ones up. Throw your ones up. Acknowledge them. There it is. There it is.
That's the first I've ever done it.
Well, we did ask on social media a couple people to send in videos if they wanted to wish us any kind words or just say thank you for all that we have been doing over these years. And we had a few. So I want to spotlight some of those people that took their time out of their day to say some kind words to us over here at OTM. And we're going to start with the man that's already in the chat and show some love to Hot Sauce Bill Moss.
On the Mark Wrestling Podcast, OTM, congrats on 300 episodes. Congrats to Kyle. Congrats to Ian. Congrats to Tucky. Guys have done an awesome job over the last few years. About 2 or 3 years ago, I started watching, and I've enjoyed every episode I've watched ever since. Partaking in the chat. Guys helped me get the nickname Hot Sauce Bill Moss. I really appreciate that. And, evolving to Lost Cause Bill Moss, my heel name that I like to use sometimes. Also helped me make some new friends like Great Brown Hope, Kine, Jay Gold, etc., etc. You guys know who you are. I appreciate you guys. Y'all keep on going. I'm happy for you guys. 300 more, 600 more, 900 more, 1,000 more. Let's keep going, guys. Awesome job. See you guys.
Cheers.
That was so nice. That was super sweet.
That was very sweet. And he said, I hate the way I talk. Don't we all?
Yeah, but you have a good voice.
It's never comfortable to hear yourself talk on like audio or singing or something. It ain't stopping me from karaoke, and I'll tell you that, brother.
I don't hate my voice that much.
Okay, there's a karaoke bar right down the street. We'll find out tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in.
Don't even tell me that.
Goes karaoke.
What's a good song to celebrate? Celebration by what's the band? That's old.
Cool in the Gang?
So
yes, I think it is Cool in the Gang. Yes. Celebrate good times. Come on. There we are. We're back. Look at that. Even Bill's getting some love. We love to see it. Bill, you are the man. We appreciate your support through all those years. And you asked for 300 more? I think we could do that.
We're going to try. Gosh darn it, we're going to try.
We're going to do it.
Yeah.
Oh, we're taking it all. Settle the score. No, I will not take a loss. Taking it all. See, I just did it for you for free.
Wow.
You never know what you're going to get over here. We do know we're at Summerslam, though.
Next match.
We're getting Nick Aldis in a match, which is, I don't know about you, Erica. I'm very excited to see what Nick Aldis can do in the ring. And I get to kick things off here. So I'm going first with this one. It's obvious who's winning. There's no way Nick Aldis is going to defeat Gunther after all the momentum that Gunther has had for this past calendar year, retiring John Cena. But I am very much looking forward to seeing what Nick Aldis is capable of doing, because people forget this is a former NWA champion, TNA champion.
1,000-day reign.
And he's also younger than a lot of people in the main event right now. He's younger than CM Punk. He's younger, I think, than Roman Reigns, are around the same age. So I'm really just looking forward to this match, but we know who's going to win. It's going to be Gunther. Erica, you got anything you would like to add?
No, and I think I'm just looking forward to what comes after this, what the future is for Nick Aldis, and just
What is it? Like, do you think he becomes a full-time?
Well, Nick Aldis with Chris Van Vliet in that interview talked about being willing to take any role in WWE, and started as a general manager. Now he's got an opportunity. I don't think this is the only match Nick Aldis wrestles. I'm hoping for a trilogy
With Gunther.
with Gunther.
Well, that means he's got to win a match then.
It's not this one. It's not this one. I think this one is I haven't wrestled in 3 years.
Get the ring rust out.
I almost had your ass. Your foot was under the rope. You tapped. I think there's because Pat McAfee had moments where he looked strong against Gunther.
Yeah.
So Aldis is going to put on a show here. I think Aldis gets over while Gunther goes over.
And that's probably all they want to accomplish here.
And I think it's totally in reason. I'm rooting for this to be a great match.
Do you think this is a step down, Erica, for Gunther? Because we talked about like how much momentum he did have after retiring Cena. But you also look at the main event scene. I don't see a spot for Gunther right now, personally. I don't know about you.
No, and I think that this is kind of big enough or different enough that it's Nick Aldis coming back for his first WWE match. That's big enough.
Okay.
That's a Gunther size role.
Oh, 100%. You fill Gunther into the side feuds. He's like, you don't have the Undertaker per se, but that's how you kind of had to book with the Undertaker. It's like he was his own separate entity. It didn't need a title. That match was its own thing.
Yes.
Gunther's essentially becoming that guy.
Well, and there's going to be a spot where it does make sense for Gunther to be in the title scene, but I don't think you can argue that the title scene right now is a bit crowded.
Very
and
crowded.
We're not saying Drew McIntyre, Randy Orton. There are names that are not really in this conversation right now. Gunther is stuck in limbo here. He's not in a Johnny Knoxville match. He's not teaming with Jelly Roll.
Mm-hmm.
He's facing a 1,000-day champion in NWA and Nick Aldis. I'm stoked to see it. I hope we get more.
Yeah, and we'll see, because Bill says part of me thinks this is just the retirement match for Nick Aldis to add Gunther's Infinity Gauntlet of retirement. I mean, that makes sense.
Maybe it's a trilogy, though, please, right? It's awesome.
If they can stretch it and then he retires, sure. Maybe Nick Aldis and Drew McIntyre feud. I could see that, Erica. That'd be something fun.
Yeah. What is Drew up to?
Filming movies, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I'm not sure, though. I don't really keep track of what people off TV are doing. But that just shows
Putting beads on another Punk bracelet, perhaps.
Yeah, could be doing that. Fighting over other things. Well, I know Eric's excited for this matchup because he asked about it. Well, you're going to get it, Eric. Let's talk about it. Liv Morgan, the women's champion who has not defended her title in over 100 days, taking on one of the greatest wrestlers right now in the world, Io Sky. Me and Erica have a strong love for Io Sky. It goes back all the way to our NXT days when me and you were talking about it. So it's hard for me, Erica, to not pick with my heart. I'm curious on if you are picking with your heart or if you're picking with the Marini brain up here.
I gotta say, I mean, obviously I'm rocking Genius of the Sky. I don't know. I don't know if this has hit your guys' timelines or if I'm just on like the negative Twitter, but Liv's getting a lot of hate on mine for her boyfriend and some things that he's got going on. It's all political, and I mean, it's not the best look, but
I don't mix politics with my wrestling. That's just me personally.
Well, I'll tell you off the air. But I think that WWE is also the type of company to double down on someone and say, oh, this is not a good enough reason, like, you know, to take the belt off of her and just to reiterate that this is our champion. I also think you can't go wrong with Liv. You certainly can't go wrong with Io. I just don't know. And I guess, unfortunately, I would love for Io to win. I just think that maybe the Danhausen curse breaks and Liv retains. I
forgot about the Danhausen curse of it all, because that actually is a real thing. That means something.
It's real. It's affected the world. It's outside of
Danhausen was a thing, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you were a part. So are you actually is your family Knicks fans then?
I mean, I always I liked the Knicks when Larry Johnson moved from the Hornets to the Knicks. That's how I became a Knicks fan. Sorry.
You're
I'm
dating.
old.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna say old, but I would say you're dating yourself a little bit.
I'm of an age.
I can make that comment. She's expecting that comment out of me.
Hey, I'm older than Nick Aldis. Okay.
Wow. I would have not expected that. Really?
Is he 39?
Is he that young? I don't know. Wait, I got to pull up the Google machine. Hold on. It's a live podcast. We'll do it on the fly. Place your bets, everyone.
Well, when I'm thinking about Liv Morgan and Io Sky,
39. You're right.
I'm telling you.
Wow.
With Liv Morgan and Io Sky, Io Sky wins the match. Previously, does Liv Morgan smarten up to it with the Raquel and the Roxanne of it all? Are there layers? I'm picking Io Sky.
That's a hard pick.
Again, confidence in this one's pretty low too. I think it's an interesting card.
Let me try to attack this Liv Morgan situation in the most respectful way possible.
You're in trouble.
I am in trouble. I'm walking on eggshells here. I think Liv is good and deserving of a world championship. She is world championship material. I just think due to injuries and probably WWE booking, this has been one of the worst world title reigns I've ever seen. I'm not even exaggerating.
It's not a reign.
Yeah.
It is an accessory to backstage segments. She's just carrying it around. It does nothing for her to have that title. Put the title on Io Sky, because at least you know when you have the title on Io Sky, you're going to get matches. You're going to get good matches, and you have plenty of heels that you can line up. Oh, and you could also just line up Rhea Ripley for Io Sky and do that match again. Or have they even done it? I don't think they have they? Io and Rhea yet? If I'm not mistaken.
No.
Maybe. But
not as like this.
we need to we need to get to that where the friendship's out the window. It's just two top dogs going at it.
Yes.
This is
I think WWE needs more of that in general. Not everything needs, which I know that's some people's gripes with AEW, but I think that not everything needs a story and a weeks long build up. I think sometimes you just want to see two people that you want to see wrestle each other and see where that goes. So, yeah.
So obviously we haven't had the chance to talk, but that's been my biggest complaint with WWE is like they seem to just be stretching everything out into a long-term story. And it's like, why did not everything needs to be a long-term story? Just like what you were kind of, I think, referring to on AEW pay-per-views, not every match needs to be 15 plus minutes. You know, everything deserves its time.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just like, I want to see Jim Tucker versus Kyle Gagliardi because I know the two of them would like smash in the ring. Go.
Yeah. We probably would put on a good match. I think. Why are you flexing? We're talking about matches, not about.
Because he's going to smash. No, not smash.
He can flex all he wants, but I got the gift of gab. It don't matter. I'm going to walk circles around him.
And I collect your ring gear.
Sounds great.
That's my dream.
That sounds great. I need somebody to correct my gear. Liv Morgan is about 2.5 moves better than Bella. They had that match last year at Evolution. Got it. And is that reign on the Mount Rushmore of worst title reigns? I'd have to think, Eric, because there's been very bad title reigns. 20 more is, I would say she's a lot better than Nikki Bella. This should be a fast-paced 10-minute match at most. I'd like more than 10 minutes personally.
You just said, I mean, some matches are too short and some matches are too long.
Yeah, but this one with Io Sky, who's arguably one of the greatest wrestlers on the planet.
Yeah.
Give me 10 minutes. Why not, Erica?
You think any shenanigans? Not Judgment Day. Any shenanigans? No. You think Io's got any homies?
Really?
No,
I don't think so either.
I can't see it.
I thought I had another drink here, but I don't. I just drank them both. No, drinks are flying pretty fast over here, Erica.
You're thirsty. It's okay.
Yeah, that's all it is. Great Brown Up said, Tamina. What's that? There's no one Mina. Don't. Great Brown Hope. I know you love Tamina Snuka.
It's weird.
But she can't wrestle, dude. That's it. That's the sentence.
She just whoop you.
I don't give a fuck. She can't wrestle.
She would whoop you.
The hype for this match is low. It is very low, I would agree.
Yeah.
Especially because me and you know how good Io Sky is.
And I don't think it helps having your champion, having it be acknowledged that it's been 100 days with no defense. Like, is that,
Wasn't that on ESPN that they showed the graphic?
Yes. And is that I don't know. I don't know with WWE. I never know if things are on purpose or if I'm giving them too much credit. I don't know.
I'm asking myself the same questions, Erica, because you know me. I'm very honest when it comes to professional wrestling, and I always said I lean WWE before anything else, but it's been really hard.
It's tough.
It's been really difficult right now. And I started at a very tough point in 2011. The only thing in 2011 worth watching was CM Punk and John Cena and Randy Orton and Christian. That was pretty good on the other side of things, but the rest, not great. Even Sheamus defended his WWE title against Zack Ryder. I mean, yeah, but I still don't get your point. Tamina is not as good as Zack Ryder, in my opinion. This is one thing AEW should get credit for. Their champions defend. Yeah, but in caveat, another thought I had watching Dynamite last night, what did those people do to deserve those title shots?
Who we're talking?
An AEW. Like, everybody got a title shot on Wednesday. Why? What did Commander do? He lost his multi-man match.
But it's the same. I think that has WWE set a precedent that, like, because GCW will do the same thing. I remember when Mance was champion and it was like Mance versus Ciclope. And I was like, there's no chance in hell Ciclope's taking the belt off of Mance. But has that just become a WWE thing? Whereas other companies are giving you matches. Maybe you don't know. I mean, you know who the winner is going to be, but you don't know like how the match is going to go versus WWE, where it's like, nope, it's got to be, you know, this one again and again and again and again, and now a tag match and now a 3-way, and it's like the same shit all the time. I don't know.
Yeah.
Let me know when I get too dark in here. Too.
No,
and I'll go goth. I'll go goth with the light.
Tuck is right. Tamina would destroy you. Sorry, Kyle.
Yeah.
Got to get the shine on the champs. The contenders can be irrelevant. Oh, I'll be there soon. What is it? What is he coming here for?
We got room.
He's coming with Tamina.
Oh, so here's the story. We only have one bed in here, and I planned on sleeping on the couch because it's a pretty big couch. Lot of crusties on the couch. A lot of stains. So I door dashed an air mattress for $38.
Wow. And a pump.
Yeah, it came with a pump, but we had to go find D batteries.
That required a separate trip, yeah.
So we've been through a lot already over here.
A long day.
Yeah, we're grinding over here. What's a good point? Got to get the shine on the champs. The contenders can be irrelevant. That's what. Oh, for AEW, he's saying. I'm assuming. I'm gonna miss my girlfriend, daughter, my dog. Hey, you're only gonna be gone for a couple of days, Eric. It's gonna be okay. Don't worry, they'll be all right. I thought last year's Airbnb was nice. Yeah, nice to see you here this year, Jay Gold. Oh wait,
we got room.
Oh wait,
we got room.
Cheap ass.
He
acts like he doesn't have money, but like he's going out every night in New York.
Not my business.
I'm calling out the other half of NXT Night Shift right now. Should have ordered more seltzers with them. Oh, we got plenty. We got what, 24? 16. We have 16 for today. Great Brown Hope. We will update you on the next pickup. We need to move on though, because there's still 2 matches. We haven't even got through night 1.
Wow. Okay.
We got to talk about this one though, and I am very, very much looking forward to this. Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, Hell in a Cell. Tuck, what is there to say that hasn't already been said? I'm giving you the platform because I have to go to the bathroom.
Nothing. Meaty men slapping meat here. You've got a couple points here. Oba wins round 1. Brock wins round 2. Round 3, Hell in a Cell, U.S. Bank Stadium. For me, I lean towards Oba Femi. I think he wins, and Brock perhaps is done. You have the retirement schmaz of it all from WrestleMania. Eric, Oba Femi, Brock Lesnar, what's this doing for you? Because Kyle and I are pretty excited.
Me?
Yeah.
I thought you said Eric. This will be a good one. I too think Oba obviously wins this, deserves to win this. I'm surprised that it got this far, but then when you think about, I think that Brock retired and just had no fanfare aside from leaving his boots in the ring? No. But I'm excited for this. I think it's going to show a different side perhaps to Oba, which will be like cool. Meaning I just want him to like annoy.
I want to see how nasty they're going to get.
Yeah, get nasty, Oba.
So I was there at WrestleMania, and I thought that was enough. I thought that's all Oba needed. Beat Brock Lesnar, retire him, we're good. Then Brock returns, and I'm like, no, I don't need this. But then Brock won. And you would think, as me being an Oba Femi guy, that I'd be like, oh, fuck this. I see the vision. This was the way to do it. This is how you make your next big thing.
It's clean.
If it's not clean, Erica, then fuck WWE. Like, There's no reason why Obafemi should lose this match. And somebody might come out and say, oh, it's in Minneapolis. That's where Brock's from. It's going to be the hometown crowd. You got to give Brock the rub, right? No. Obafemi's the future. You saw it on Unreal. We were watching Unreal before we even turned on this podcast. Yeah. Oba's the guy. And you need to put a stamp on it right here, right now. Obafemi wins.
And maybe that's where Brock wanted to go out, was his hometown. That'll be the crowd. I mean, crowd would probably chant "Thank you, Brock" anyway, but that would be the crowd. Stamp could be there, whatever.
To Eric's point, he says Brock wins. What does the world look like in a Brock Lesnar win situation here?
I don't see any outcome where Brock wins and it's beneficial to anybody.
It's disruptive.
Yeah. Like what? Where does Oba go from there?
Does Oba still have the title shot?
I mean, yeah, he still has it.
He's got to win here to validate. I know.
You could say the opposite. You could say he can lose because he still has the title shot.
Yeah, but he can't. He can lose. But then after that, any challenge he makes is like softer.
There's just no. I don't see any world, Erica, where Brock Lesnar wins. I just don't.
It's hard for me to get there.
Agree. He doesn't need it. You've had your time. Go lay down. Exactly.
Do you think we get color?
That'd be cool.
We need color. These two need color.
Oh yeah.
we need to get really, really like deep into this match.
Obafemi off the top of the cell. I'm just joking. Somebody would die. There'd be a hole in the ground.
There's no. Does it go over 5 minutes?
It goes over 10 minutes. A lot of laboring, picking up steps.
Just imagine though the pop that Brock's going to get in Minnesota. Brock's he's going to get that hometown pop, and a couple of empty seats at the table where Brandon and I are at. Hey, we're joining you, but we still haven't even got through night one. Plot twist: Undertaker gets his revenge, appears in the cell. Brock. That is quite the plot twist you got there, Bill.
I'll sign up for that, Bill Moss.
Yeah, there you go. If Lesnar wins, he would be Oba's first challenger if Oba wins the belt. I mean, sure, I see that makes sense, but
if you had to make it make sense.
But why do we need a fourth? Is my thing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bing,
minimum.
bang, boom.
Wow, we got two different responses here. 15 minutes minimum, and then they said it will go 20-25. So you guys are kind of on the same page. Yeah.
The three-way says at least 15 minutes. Bill Moss is saying 20 to 25.
I think it's under.
I'm taking the under on 20.
Yeah, I'm taking the under on 15.
18, right in the middle.
I am not.
Ooh, 18's a good spot.
15's a great spot.
Yeah, I don't think these guys need to go super long. It's going to get repetitive.
If you set the line at 14 and a half minutes.
Under. Give me the under. Erica, you taking the over?
I never still know how this works, and you could explain it, and I'll get it for a minute.
Over 14 and a half minutes or under 14 and a half minutes?
I said 18.
18.
Over.
She's taking the over.
You're going over.
I'm taking the under.
No, I don't know. It feels long. It feels long. I'm going to say 12.
Oh, so under. You're in the unders club. Welcome.
I don't know.
You said on the wake and bake, bell won't ring for the match to start to like the 45th minute. Yeah, I heard you on the wake and bake. I don't see that happening.
I don't know that Brock's got time for that.
Yeah, Brock's got to get going, man. But we got to get going because there's another person that sent us some kind words. So let's get into it. It's actually a familiar face. He's usually on the podcast, but today, like I mentioned earlier, he's at a concert. So let's bring in the full-time part-timer. He's doing the part-time part this part.
What's going on, everybody? Full-time part-timer here. Yes, I am at you live from cornfield somewhere out in Indiana. I genuinely have no idea where I'm at either. Gas station, because I'm on my way to Avenged Sevenfold to see them in Tinley Park in Chicago. So that is why I cannot make the episode tonight. I am sad, but also happy because it's on my bucket list for this concert. But I just wanted to wish the boys a happy 300. It's been a long road, a very fun one, and it's kind of crazy we made it this far. Boys, love you all. Love everybody that's tuning in, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Boo. Oh, we had two different reactions on that one. He's saluting. Hey, that was the first time you saw Ian in a long time.
I remember buying him underage beer.
You just say that on the record?
You don't have to say anything out loud.
It's okay, Erica. You don't have to admit that.
It's fun.
Oh, yeah. I agree, Eric. It's time for Brock to rest in
Roll those eyes back.
peace.
I can't really.
He did the eyes with us, too. That was fire.
You did it, too?
Yeah. No, you did. That's why I said
Oh,
you did it. You understood the assignment.
I
Hey,
did.
StreamYard, clip that. That's how they do that.
Oh.
You verbalize, clip that, and they'll do it.
Oh.
Yeah. So Rika is a bad.
It's funny because people at work do call me Rika, so that is funny.
Hey, what up?
We're
Rika?
calling you Soul Rika
Hey,
now.
what up, Rika?
Yeah. That's Soul Rika. You got to hit us with the hang loose. There it is. Soul Rika in the house for this main event of night one. This is a dream match. This is a big match. A lot of people have wanted to see this for years now, and we're getting it finally. CM Punk is the champion going into it, and he's facing off against the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Tuck, you get to lead us off for this big main event, which me personally, if we're comparing apples to apples here, this is my main event.
I'm excited for it. I think Punk comes away with the title here. I don't expect a Cody Rhodes heel turn.
That's what I was going to ask you.
Those are kind of my political stances on the match. I'm excited for it, and WWE gets to a spot they need to move a few tickets. We get Rollins and Reigns night 2. You get Punk and Rhodes night 1. We're winning both nights. I think at the end of night 1, Punk is going to be retaining the title.
And no shenanigans. Just Punk wins clean.
Yeah.
That's it.
Hard fought match, 17 GTSs.
You don't think all the subtle jabs they've been doing on the road means anything? Like him hitting him with the title?
Nope.
They're going to slow play it like they always do. That's what you're saying. Okay.
This is not the only time they square off.
I am a little conflicted because I want Cody Rhodes to be a heel. I just don't think it's the right time for Cody Rhodes to be a heel. But at the same time, you can't count out the American Nightmare ever. But CM Punk, and I said this when CM Punk dropped the title to Roman Reigns, he was the best thing going in WWE, in my opinion, at the beginning of the year. CM Punk has been there every single week. He's been a constant on Monday Night Raw, now on Friday Night SmackDown. You could say the same thing about Cody Rhodes on the Blue brand. I just think you keep rolling with CM Punk because I think even Punk has alluded to this in some interviews and some conversations. He thinks this is the last time he's probably going to have a title run. Let him have a lengthy title run. He just won that thing. Cody doesn't need the title. I think we've all kind of experienced our Cody fatigue with him as the champion. I don't know about you, Erica, but I think the safe play is to have CM Punk retain here.
I think that would have the fans leave happy to have Punk retain. I think Cody, like him as a person, like him in the ring, whatever, I think that his title runs get stale quick. It could just be people being fickle, but it is what it is. I think that we don't really tire of Punk for whatever reason, maybe because we had him, we lost him, we got him back, and now we appreciate him more. Yeah. But I think Punk retaining is the play. Do I think that Cody, is there anything heelish? Maybe not per se, but could I see him maybe doing more dastardly things than he's done in the past? Perhaps a little dickish move here and there that he doesn't
lean into it, is what you're saying. I think,
yeah. I don't know that it's a full heel, but it might just be like, oh, Cody,
right,
you dirty dog, something like that. But Punk ultimately wins.
Us three, we all know what a heel Cody Rhodes looks like. We saw that briefly on the independent scene. It was fun. It was good. I don't know if you get Homelander Cody Rhodes or what version you get, but I need it. And this is coming from somebody that, hey, Cody, I know you're following me and you might see this clip, but bro, I need you to turn heel. Let's just switch it up a little bit. It's the same thing where I say the same thing about Roman Reigns, because I think we are getting copy and paste the same version of the bloodline here in 2026. Cody's been doing the same thing for 4 years. We need something else. Give me something in this match to where I'm like, oh, fuck you, Cody Rhodes. You really decided to do that? Ooh, yeah. That's what
he hit that hard.
Yeah. It's time for one of these guys to be a heel, but it's also time for a new challenger. Also a fair point, I think, Tuck. Well, we're seeing the same faces in the main event of WWE.
Yes.
Do we talk about Oba's impending title match? We have a lot of card left to get to.
Yeah, no, we'll probably touch on Oba Femi and his future title opportunity. Cody low blows Punk, but still loses. I like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Jack Perry over Cody I don't think that was the intentional comparison there. No, I don't think it was picking one of the two. No, and there was no way that was the case, Eric. That one ROH moment where the guy in the crowd asked for Cody's sexy ass wife. Oh, that moment. But she is an attractive woman. I will give her that. Cody and Sammy can fight over who gets third and fourth. I like that DVH. That might be the case. But are we all going with Punk then to win?
Punk.
CM Punk to win the main event of night one. We got to pivot to night two because we're already 50 minutes in. Let's talk about this one. Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio in a Human Money's on a Pole match. Erica, how excited are you for this?
I don't know because I can't say that Liv beats the curse and beats Io, and then not choose Dominic. I don't know. Danhausen, I know everybody says that Danhausen just prints money for WWE, and I think the fact that it's Human Money's on a pole, it's so Danhausen coded. He's fun. I also do love Dominic. I don't think it hurts. I don't know. No. It's tough because Dom can be respected. Is he still AAA?
Yeah, still AAA.
You know, I think that he can. I think he can do both. I think he can hold, a prestigious title and still lose to Danhausen, and still you're in this match, buddy. Like, I'm gonna go Danhausen for the ha-has.
Go ahead, because I might poo-poo on everybody's parade here.
I'm on the Marini train here, too. I'm going Danhausen, and I kind of hate it because Dominic Mysterio is on my merch list.
Yeah, same.
Specifically at SummerSlam, and I think ESPN, I think the business cogs in the machine are too far entrenched in the Danhausen money machine to run away from him. I can't figure out how the hell Dominic loses this match, especially with the support in the bloodline.
Maybe that's the reason how.
And gives Danhausen the win.
Grande Americano there.
Yeah, perhaps. Again, I'm going with Danhausen. He can't lose the Human Money's on a pole match.
But he can.
Kyle, just be careful. Careful who you pick here. Because you might.
Are you saying I'm going to be cursed?
Being cursed.
We've already seen Mr. OTM Hausen. He's been around. I painted my face. I committed to it. Dominic needs to win this match. We are getting to a point with Danhausen where it's almost overexposure, at least for me. I understand what he provides. I understand the value that he brings to the company. I like Danhausen, but I just feel like he needs some adversity or something different. Dominic Mysterio, like you said, he is the AAA champion at the end of the day. If he loses this match to Danhausen, and you're going to sell a match for Dominic Mysterio versus Grande Americano for that AAA title, and he already has a loss to Danhausen on his record.
But again, think of that's WWE.
I know.
Can it be, though, that...
I'm interested.
You're right.
Could it be that... So now I know that I chose Liv unwillingly, but could it be that Liv loses, Dom loses, and something happens and they're just like, what do we have to do for you to lift this curse? And then they move on. They both lose. They're both still cursed. And now, like, we go on and it's a new day.
That makes sense.
Could be.
Logic is logicking.
And Danhausen gets a win over Dominic Mysterio. Just, I don't know.
So you guys are going with Danhausen.
Sure are.
We are.
And I'm going with Dom. I think I'm the only one that's on the Dirty Dom train. So this one's for Brett. Let's do the Dom for him real quick. He loves that. Eric said if you send Dom into the biggest match of his career and I would already think he's done.
With an L.
Oh, with an L. I didn't see the L in that thing. I'm reading fast over here, all right? New match. Let's talk about it because this is another hometown guy as Chad Gable is competing for the Intercontinental Championship as he takes on Penta, who actually has had a pretty decent reign. I think he's been a very good Intercontinental Champion. We've gotten to see a lot of matches on Raw because of it. I'll give the floor to you, Tucky, to start us off here for the IC title. What you got?
I was hoping this one was going to be a ladder match. I know we've got one of those on the card,
We do.
But I am particularly interested in this Penta versus Gable match. Match quality is going to be through the roof. I've got Gable coming out on top.
Hometown rub.
The hometown rub, capitalizing off the Grande Americano versus Grande Americano match. I think Penta had a good run with the title, but I think it's time to give Gable his shine with what I feel is a rather prestigious Intercontinental title. There is some resume behind it as of late.
Erica, what do you think?
You took the words right out of my mouth. I think they, especially this not new iteration, but this new iteration of Chad Gable, they had so many chances kind of to strike while he was hot and haven't. And I think now is the time, and it's taking nothing away from Penta. This reign has been great. Penta will always be over. I think Chad Gable deserves this, especially in Minnesota. I think he comes out new champ.
Yeah, I don't think we really need to add too much to what you guys have already said. I 100% agree. It feels like Gable's time. Penta's going to be fine because, like you said, he's still printing merch. He has the demographic of the kids, which is key. Like I feel like the WWE as a whole has been looking for the next Rey Mysterio for years. A long time ago, they thought it might have been Alberto Del Rio, and then they've tried every single luchador since. Penta's that guy. And I know you don't have Penta for many more years because he's on the older side of things, I would believe. That's just an assumption once again. But I think if you're looking long-term luchadors, you start looking at the Dragon Lees. That's the guys you start looking at there. But Penta is definitely a safe bet, and he doesn't get hurt here with a loss to Chad Gable. My only thing with Chad Gable is you got to change his theme song. That's not good. It's just no, don't do it. It's not great.
It's 41. You're right.
It's just I don't know what we're doing with Def Rebel. Personally, that's just me. This is going to lead to a match between Gable and Ray on Monday. Great Brown Hopes just hate watching. You just hate watching. My second most hyped match, I think Gable finally wins the IC title and redeems himself. After this, I think we're going to get a build to the Lucha Brothers reunion. Now, Tuck, that's something I can get on.
I'm not opposed.
Erica, we need to see the Lucha Brothers in WWE.
That was my first AEW figure that I ever bought was Ray Phoenix. Phoenix, whatever.
Yeah, I think both count. Phoenix is more of Arizona.
I know. And then he says it Phoenix.
Yeah. One last thing to say, I forgot to ask about this match. Do you think are going to turn on Liv? No, I don't think they're going to turn on Liv this soon. It feels too soon to me personally.
Yeah.
Well, maybe around Survivor Series. That's the time frame I'd be looking at. But I said we had 4 people that sent in a video for us. We got to get to the third. So let's introduce to you my other half of NXT Night Shift. He's also 1/3 of the Indie Wrestling Guide and also 1/2 of the Transatlantic Pop Wrestling Podcast here on the Main Event Wrestling Network. Yes, he does a lot over here. It is Jay Gold.
What's up, OTM? It's Jay Gold, 1/2 of the NXT Night Shift, 1/3 of the Indie Wrestling Guide. Wishing you guys a happy 300th episode of the flagship of the Main Event Network. If it wasn't for OTM, the Main Event Network might not be here. Jay Gold might not be here as far as the Night Shift. If it wasn't for Kyle, for the boys, Ian, for everybody, maybe none of us would be here. So I wanted to just say, Tucky, Brett, all of you schmagoos over there at OTM, want to wish you guys 300 more. Thank you guys for everything you do, and excited to see what comes in the next 300.
Hell yeah, Jay Gold. Thanks, brother. We appreciate it.
You guys are all so nice.
We clap it up for Jay Gold around here, former special guest, but he's not a former co-host like you, Erica.
That's okay.
Ooh, that's too far. It's too far. Between you and Kine, that's 2 people that call Jay Gold the GOAT. Is it just because he's on every show on the network? I could do that.
A hardworking man.
Yeah, we need those.
Oh, yeah.
You know who else is a hardworking man?
Baron Corbin.
Baron Corbin, because he just earned himself a brand new job back in the WWE. And it feels like he hasn't really missed a step because, honestly, he got a great reaction when he returned, Erica. I don't know if you saw his return, but it seemed like people were interested. I'm not as interested in the match on SummerSlam to me, Erica, it feels like a SmackDown match. But I'm curious. What do you think about this United States?
I didn't see his return, but where were these people? Where were these excited people when he was on the roster?
Thank you.
Where were these people when he was wearing Olive Garden button-down long sleeves on the roster? Just trying
to be fair, Bogus was always there. Bogus was always a Corbin guy. Yeah.
Yeah. Yes.
But only him.
I mean, I'm too empathetic, so I always like root for, the Baron Corbins of the world. Happy that he's back. Happy that he's got this shot. I don't think he's beating Trick Williams. I think Trick Williams is like a locomotive just fucking chugging along. I don't see Baron Corbin derailing him at all.
Yeah, I'm excited to see Baron Corbin back, and I think it could be a really good match. And
yes.
There's obviously things that Baron
Two
Corbin,
big tall boys. You can't go wrong.
Yeah. Two athletic men going at it. I'm down for it, but you're right. There's too much momentum behind Trick Williams right now. It wouldn't really make much sense. I feel like
for Baron Corbin. No offense, and no offense.
No,
and now I'm going to Google
offense.
his age because that's what this show has become. Ageism.
Correct. And Baron Corbin, honestly, he provides something. Like you need a guy like that in your men's division, I think. But Trick Williams is going to retain.
Oh yeah.
That's all you got. Oh, that's all you got. Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I'm in. Yeah, Trick Williams.
Nothing else.
Been down with Corb since day one. GBH says the only person to hold the U.S. title, King of the Ring crown, retire Kurt Angle, and is going to put over Trick Daddy.
And I was there. I was there when he retired Kurt Angle. I forgot about that. Mania 35.
That's something you don't want to take to your grave.
Scrapbook.
Yeah, yes. You forget that. In fairness, Vince booked him to be very unlikable heel back then. In retrospect, I think realized how good of a talent he is. I also think he just got better with time.
Yeah, still like the cleanest, one of the most cleanest, delicious looking finishers.
End of days.
Out there. Yep.
Oh, Bill Moss was there too.
Hell yeah, me too.
Love
First
that.
and last too. Yep.
Love that. I got Corbin so we can get Trick in the bank. Trick in the bank.
Oh.
I don't hate that.
It's coming up.
I don't. Eric, maybe Baron Corbin wins and that's what we get, but I'm not predicting it. That's for damn sure. We got a number one contenders match to talk about. We got Finn Balor taking on Sami Zayn. Interesting match to put on SummerSlam, in my opinion. I feel like they don't typically put contenders matches on the card. I could be wrong. I'm going to make it short and sweet, though. I think Sami Zayn's going to win this because they have big plans for Sami Zayn. I think he's eventually going to get that world title back.
Well, and I think a reason for them putting this on the card is to continue to put shine on Sami Zayn. You can play he
was left off the card.
The adversity type card. He's got a road to climb. I feel bad for Finn though. I'm pulling for him. I wish he would pull it out. I think it's an overwhelming favorite. I'm going Sami Zayn.
Let's remember who you're talking to. This is the woman that when we were podcasting had a cutout of Finn Balor.
Oh yeah.
And I met him.
So Eric,
I met him.
Who you got?
I want Finn. I want Finn. He deserves it. He deserves it. He does. I think Sammy and Punk obviously have unfinished business. I think that's an easy story to write. This one I'm going to go with my heart and say Finn. Not confident in it, just doing it for love.
Oh, he was trying to do a sing along with you.
Falling for you.
Listen to your heart. She's trying to find it. She couldn't hear you. You were kind of quiet.
I'm in the moment.
He's in his own world right now.
I also appreciate your purity, because when Tuck was like, yeah, Finn, I wish he'd pull it out. And I said, me too.
Oh no. I hope we did not lose you.
Yeah.
We're back.
Oh, you're back. Never mind. We thought you froze for a second there.
That's okay.
You're back. We're good.
Forget I said
it. Don't worry.
Okay.
DQ finish. We get a triple threat for the belt.
It's a no from me, dog.
Stop trying to put WWE fuckery on a WWE match, GBH. Got a pick with Balor after an NXT show in 2020. Hell yeah, that's one they can hold on to for sure. I'm going with Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn.
Finn Balor?
Finn Balor.
She's a ballerina.
Is a ballerini over here. When he's see, look at they're with us. They're ready to drink with us. Don't worry, boys. We're coming. We're thirsty.
I'm trying to get them going here.
That is happening, by the way. Sammy's definitely winning the Rumble. I just want to put that out there. We do have one more video though to get through. One last person sent us a special message, and actually, I think he has a movie coming out.
Oh shit!
If I'm not mistaken, it's Brett Poole. Brett Poole has got a message for us. Let's see what he's got to say.
OTM, it's Brett Poole here. Wanted to wish everybody that's a part of the Main Event Network and OTM a massive congratulations. 300 is not an easy feat. It's not. I've tried jumping 300 feet off of a bridge. Did not end well. I'm sorry I can't be there tonight. I've got other things to attend to. No, you're not done. And it hurts me. It hurts me that I can't be there, but listen, Ian, Kyle, Tucky, that Brett fella, I tell you what, he's something. He's something. You guys need to sign him to a long-term deal before he jolts the ESPN. But again, congratulations. This is only the smallest milestone, right? We got 300 more to go, and then we're going to have another 300, and then we're going to have another 300, and then we're going to scream, "This is Sparta," for the next 300. Again, congratulations. Brett Poole out.
Was he getting a Hummer from Spider-Man?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Brett Poole for you. That's who we replaced you with.
Thursday, yeah. It's the best we could do.
Yeah. We love Brett over here. We love Brett. Brandon 100% means warm. No, you meant cold. You said cold.
I hope they're getting
Wow.
It's getting cold.
Don't let Brett see that. A jobber from JCW.
Looking forward to the OTM chat.
We're going to send that to him, Bill. Don't worry. But we do have two more matches to talk about. So let's wrap it up. Women's interim ladder match for the world title. This one's juicy. I'm really excited to talk about this one because we have Jade Cargill, former world champion, Charlotte Flair, former world champion, Tiffany Stratton, former world champion, Chelsea Green, not a former world champion. Former two-time U.S. champion. Salute over here. Absolutely. And we don't know who's going to be the last one. We're recording this on a Thursday. Maybe we'll find out on SmackDown. Maybe we won't find out until SummerSlam. I'm not putting that into my thought process for this match, but Tuck, I think I'm going to go to you first here. What are we thinking here for this interim championship?
SummerSlam's known for its iconic returns. Is the TBD a play on that? Is it a play-in match? I'm not sure. I'm going Charlotte Flair here. That gets us Charlotte and Rhea. I would love to run that back. It's kind of a favorite type pick, legacy pick, resume pick.
She's over right now, too, as a babyface.
She is. And so that's where I'm putting my money. I know others have arguments. And Kyle, I would like to hear yours.
No, I would actually like to hear Erica's before mine because I have a lot of thoughts on this match.
Okay. I'll make mine quick because I'm going to waffle.
Curious where your head's at.
Yeah, it's a couple places.
No, that's normal. That's good.
Seeing this, I thought Charlotte, and like you said, she's over. I feel like we've gotten such a glimpse to who she is like outside of the wrestling world, and she's just a great person. I feel like I'd be friends with her in real life, rooting for her. But the Chelsea Green, I want that. She deserves that. Why shouldn't she have that? The TBD is always the wild card.
It's Lash or Julia, according to our chat, Erica. It's Lash or Julia. They're not winning.
I read that too. I don't know.
They're not winning.
I don't know. My heart would say Chelsea because that's what I want. My brain says Charlotte. I'd be happy with that too. I just think it's also something. The fact that it's a ladder match. Didn't Zack Ryder win a ladder match? That would be very sweet and cute. And she deserves it. I think Chelsea Green, whomever doesn't think that she's main event material, you're wrong.
She's
I
right.
think she could do it, and I think this is a chance for her to do it. This is her time is now.
I love what you're saying, Erica. I really do. And this is an interim champion, by the way. When you think of the word interim, you don't fully believe it. Like, hey, and it's an asterisk. There's an asterisk attached to it. Chelsea Green fits that bill perfectly. If you want an interim champion, it does Chelsea Green no harm winning the title and just dropping it to Rhea Ripley whenever she returns. Chelsea Green gets that moment in front of 35,000 people who you saw Unreal. There's a heavy spotlight on Chelsea Green once again. They know there's something there with Chelsea. Let's look at everybody else, too, in the match. Jade Cargill just won the world title. Doesn't need it. Charlotte Flair. Yeah, I could see that because they could probably set up Rhea and Charlotte again for the near future. Sure. Tiffany Stratton, she's already holding the United States Championship. The only reason she's in this match is because she's from Minnesota. She's not winning. Chelsea Green's the winner here, in my opinion. And I might be thinking with my heart once again. I picked Chelsea to win Money in the Bank. I think we're going to leave Sunday night with Chelsea Green as the interim world champion.
Hell yeah.
Who is more deserving right now?
Yeah.
I'll wait.
Especially that you said interim. It's like, give her that opportunity, see what that's like, see what she does with it. And she doesn't have to hold on to it, but yeah.
What Pierce said is 100% right. Charlotte's the safe pick.
Yeah.
Chelsea's the fun pick. What does WWE usually do? Go with the safe.
Yeah.
go with the safe instead of the fun. So they're probably going to go with Charlotte Flair. And this is coming from the guy who says Charlotte Flair's the GOAT, by the way. So
it's true. He does.
I don't want to see Charlotte win the title on Sunday. I don't need it. Not up in here. Give me Chelsea Green.
Not up in here, he said.
Look at that. Breaking news.
Oh, yes.
On the podcast. Motor City showing up on Collision. I know they're taping that right now. So
okay.
Appreciate the spoiler. Motor City did nothing for me in WWE. Not going to do anything for me in AEW.
Maybe in AEW.
You a Motor City gal, Eric?
No, but I feel that when they signed with WWE, I said, it's probably not going to go too well.
It was never going to work.
So, probably get some.
Bill, it was never the right fit. They didn't have the personality to be in that company. Let's be real.
And WWE's tag division is shit.
They don't care. That's the thing. They don't care about that.
That's why FTR left. I mean, yeah.
That's like when people were trying to speak FTR back to WWE. I'm like, there's no way.
No, there was a brief spell that WWE almost seemed to have it starting to get back together. But that was very short-lived.
Window's gone. But the window is almost gone for these two men right here because they're about to settle the score in the main event of SummerSlam. Night 2. The champ, Roman Reigns, the tribal chief, taking on Seth Rollins. And the story tells itself. Everybody knows the history with them and the Shield. That there literally has been no storytelling other than the fact that they're just running vignettes because the history is already there. Go watch it yourself. We don't need to set the table. We don't need to talk about what these two have been through. I want to hear about the match because this is, once again, Tuck, another high-profile match. And obviously, it's main eventing night 2 for a reason.
And when you think back to Rollins and Reigns in 2022 at the Rumble, Rollins won by disqualification. Rollins was the last announced winner of these two. I don't think it goes that way Sunday evening. I think Roman Reigns is walking out with the strap and still.
Okay. Erica, what are your thoughts on this main event here?
Yeah, I think much of the same. I think it also could come down to like the numbers game. And if it's Bloodline versus whomever Seth Scott, I think that Solo could be a wild card. Could be the deciding factor. I just think there was something to him telling Seth, like, I got you in that, whatever. I don't know. It's very WWE of me, but I ultimately I think Roman comes out and still.
I'm glad we're getting this match here, though, because like they reiterated in the promo, like it might be the last time they could do this. Because let's be real, Roman Reigns probably doesn't have more than 5 years left on his career, and Seth Rollins has a lot of history with injuries, and you really can't put the ball in somebody's court if they're getting hurt all the time. So now or never. And I also think that's why we're getting 2 huge main events, because let's look at the card for a second there. Obviously, it's not the greatest card in the world, but those are the 2 biggest main events WWE can do. There's name another main event that's bigger than Cody Rhodes versus CM Punk and Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins right now.
And you get Oba versus Brock.
That would be the only argument. Yes.
There's several matches.
But those 3 right there, you put at the top of any card in its main event.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah.
But with all that being said, I'm a Roman Reigns guy. Roman Reigns is my second favorite wrestler of all time. You know who the GOAT is. You can't see him. Seth Rollins needs to win this match. Seth Rollins should be the caveat of Roman Reigns' career. Roman Reigns can never beat Seth Rollins. That's the thing going forward. And that's the narrative. They're hammering that home right now. Let's not forget that Roman Reigns beat Seth Rollins on a 2021 Monday Night Raw. But I digress. We seem to forget about that match a lot. This is the biggest stage you can do it at other than a WrestleMania. Seth should win. Roman Reigns is going to retain. Because I don't see anybody else other than Oba Femi dethroning Roman Reigns for that title. There's no other name. Maybe Jacob Fatu. Maybe. Oba Femi is the only name I could see beating Roman Reigns. And that's not taking anything away from Seth Rollins, because obviously it's a big enough name. I just don't see them pivoting from the bloodline right now. I feel like they're investing a lot of time into him. And that's why I think Roman Reigns is going to retain, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Not too often you get matches with 12 years of build. Yeah, I mean, this is the right place, the right time. It's going to be Roman, though. And I think everybody seems to be on that same page. So is there anything that they can do to, like, swerve us?
John Moxley comes back.
We were talking about that earlier, Erica, how there's, like, people online that actually believe that's going to happen.
What was it, last Mania?
Yeah.
That I myself, I know damn well. I know better. And I was like, oh my God, he really might.
They hit the Shield music in 40 you're talking about, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's coming back.
Oh. How about Moxley showing up in Crown Point, Indiana the other weekend? He was at our show. He was at our show that we worked.
I didn't know that.
Oh, you didn't see?
Wait, Indiana.
Oh, you didn't know?
Oh, you didn't know?
I guess.
We're all going with Roman to retain, though?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Roman Reigns and still champion. My top 4 matches from the weekend. Liv Io at 4. Brock Oba at 3. Cody Punk at 2. Roman Seth at 1. I think that's a very respectful list there from Eric. I think Solo has a chance to beat Roman if they keep the momentum. Might be a hot take, but not crazy.
You're right.
Not crazy.
Got a little build up.
Yeah. I don't hate that. I can't tell you how many times they keep telling me Dean is coming back and I roll. Yeah, it's
never.
Absurd.
Him and Mercedes will never.
Oh, yeah. She will come back, though.
You think?
Yes.
No.
I think Mercedes will finish her career in WWE.
I don't know.
That's just me, though. But hey, Erica, we're at the point of the show where we have to award one of the most prestigious titles in all of wrestling podcasting, that being the MVM title. Tucky, why don't you explain to the listeners what that title represents?
Ladies and gentlemen, the most valuable mark, the MVM of the OTM on the Mark Wrestling Podcast, is the guest or participant we pick every episode that we believe is the most valuable contributor to the conversation throughout any episode. So it's not always quantity. Sometimes it's quantity. And we've had several people with great reigns this year. We might have an and new today.
We might have an and new. Shout out to the real ones in the chat for joining us live for episode 300. I'll get into my soapbox after this, but I have to introduce the and new MVM of the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast, Erica.
Me?
Marini.
No way! Oh, you guys. I was looking for our private chat too. Normally we discuss this, and I said, "Oh,
no, this was."
Guys.
We didn't need to debate this one. We just are happy to have you back.
Oh my God, I'm so happy to be back.
How did it feel? Did it feel good to get the rust off?
Of course it does. I have to work on the lighting in this house, but it felt good. It's very natural. I love chatting with you guys about wrestling, life, just in general. You obviously have come this far because you're just two good guys, Ian included. And I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy to be a little part in this big thing that you have going, and I'm excited to see where it goes. But thank you for remembering me and being my friends. You guys are the best.
We love you. We really do.
Love
And we're
you
glad to have
guys.
you a part of this moment because it's been a journey. 2019 is when this show started. We've had a lot of changes, a lot of different faces on the screen, but the one thing has always stayed the same. For the marks, by the marks. We know who we are. We're not hiding the fact that we are wrestling marks, but we want to create a community where people feel safe to talk about wrestling because wrestling should be fun, right, Tuck?
And wrestling is for everyone, absolutely. Whether it's WWE, AEW, New Japan, an indie around the corner, it's a great time to be a professional wrestling fan.
Congrats, Erica. So
Thank you, Eric. All the shit talkers in the comments.
So Rika,
Come for me. Come for me next week.
You're still Rika going forward. You got your new gimmick.
Right. That's right. I got my Vans in the other room.
I'm proud of you. Erica, I'm going to give the floor to you. Any final remarks before we sign off here for episode 300?
What more can I possibly say? I'm a lucky girl to be a part of this and to know you guys and to have you welcome me back into this. I've said it 100 times before. I didn't have wrestling friends growing up. I found them later in life. I found them in you guys. I found them in you in the chat. And it's very fulfilling and it makes my heart very, very happy. So tonight was a great night and I look forward to many more of this. And I can't wait for SummerSlam. And I'm so happy you guys are there. So
we're gonna be sending you a lot of videos, a lot of pictures because we got a lot coming up. Warrior Wrestling tomorrow night. So if you're out in Minnesota, come hang out with us. It's a free show. I forgot where it's at, but if you want to hit us up, West End Mall,
the West End Rumble,
something like that. If not, there's the socials right there. Hit us up. We'll let you know where it's at. And who knows? Maybe we'll even buy you a beer.
Absolutely will not. That'll be coming out of the president's pocket.
Great Brown Hope. She is not a free agent. She is off the market. She is enjoying life. I don't think she's going to sign a contract with OTM anytime soon, but she knows that offer is always on the table over here at the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast. But Tucky, I usually send it over to you for any final remarks. So why don't you send us home here for episode 300?
Well, Kyle, I got to tell you, 300 episodes ago, I'm not sure we saw 300 episodes down the road, but the journey you and I have spent together, and it's funny, we just spent a weekend in Louisville at a bachelor party, and you think about what the groomsmen party would look like at your wedding, and you would certainly be in it now. 300 episodes is incredible. And the wrestling community establishing my friendship with Erica thousands of miles away. It's a great time to be a wrestling fan. I'm really excited for Warrior Wrestling tomorrow and super excited for SummerSlam, a 2-day event. We got incredible seats on the aisle, 112 and 113. I'm looking forward to it. It's a great day to be a wrestling fan, whether it's WWE, AEW, or whatever your cup of tea is. Ours is WWE and Warrior Wrestling this weekend. Ours is our friendship with Erica Marini. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll talk to you next week.
Hold on. I do have. You were rolling, but I do.
So good.
Fuck.
It was so good. But I've invested a lot of my free time into this show, into this network, into trying to create this community that we now have. It's not a lot. It's, if you look at numbers, you compare it to other big shows, it is not a lot. But the fact that I have people like Bill Moss, the Great Brown Hope, Eric Douglas, Dirk Bogus, there's people, Kine, every single week that show up. Kine, who is in a different time zone. He's 8 hours. He's watching us at 3 a.m. The fact that people dedicate their time to watch this show, it truly means a lot. And that's why the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast is never going anywhere. And we will see you next week. So thank you all for listening for the On the Mark Wrestling Podcast.